let's move to the final one, our fun segment here of the day. We just had to cover it. Anytime Jim Cramer opens his mouth with the prediction, it's usually wrong, although maybe it's right. Here's what he's now saying on crypto.
It's not too late to sell losers right now. That's my motto for the first part of 2023, because I fear it will be too late if you wait until the second half. First on the list of it's not too late to sell is crypto. Anything crypto. Hardly a day goes by where we don't get more horrific headlines from crypto world. We all know about the travails of Sam Bankman-Fried, but there's constant wars among former colleagues all over the place in this industry. I know this sounds like inside baseball, but these internecine wars among major players are classic signs of a financial world that's actually falling apart.
Falling apart. Sell all of your crypto from Jim Cramer. Although, see, this is the issue. Usually that means you should just buy everything,
right.
On the opposite of what he said. Look, I mean, the Cramer ETF, as I understand it, in terms of betting on things that he said, not to betting against everything of his predictions, apparently has done quite well. I think let's put it more in the context of there's now an institutional turn on Wall Street against crypto. I think that's probably a fair way to look at it, which is that you had JP Morgan and CEO Jamie Dimon against crypto, but then kind of co-opting a little bit of crypto during the boom. So many of the other Wall Street CEOs and others. Cramer is kind of the mouthpiece of like the most brain dead establishment take on Wall Street. So for him to now be saying this, especially in the context of SBF and Bitcoin, lack of performance over the last year, and not even just that, really just more of the collapse of the NFT market itself, and even trouble, for Coinbase, the company, which actually broke last night. Let's put it up there on the screen. They have to go ahead and pay a massive settlement for violating money laundering provisions with New York regulators. This isn't to say that they themselves had been doing money laundering, but the problem was that they had not proper institutions in place inside of their company to make sure that they weren't allowing potential criminal activity on the platform, subject really to the same regulations that any US-based bank is going to have to pay. But I mean, $100 million definitely hurts, especially when their stock has already been going down pretty precipitously after all of the stuff that's going on with SBF. I can't think of a single major crypto exchange or really crypto bank out there, as my friends at the Bankless podcast like to talk about them. I can't think of a single one of them which is doing well in business right now, which reflects, I think, Jim Cramer's comments.
Yeah, I think your point is the correct one, which is that the business press has a lot of egg on their face over the way that they failed to do any due diligence, not just on SBF and FTX, but on any of these companies and how legit. I mean, they just took their word for it on everything. There was no real sort of transparency. Many of them didn't have any boards to be accountable, nothing. And they just took their word for it. They, helped to sheep herd a lot of casual investors who didn't really know and just sort of trusted the word, God forbid, of people like Jim Cramer and others of what they should be investing their money into. And so I think now there is an effort to, to come to what I believe is the correct position of what, this stuff is really not safe, especially not now. So I guess better late than never.
Yeah, it's funny nonetheless. So take it with what you will for Jim Cramer's prediction. What exactly it all means, I guess we'll all find out. Some people are telling me that Bitcoin's going to 1 million. I'm like, I'm just going to say I don't think that's going to happen this year for this one,
okay.
in terms of the hype bros that are out there.
Yeah, well,
let me put the caveat out there. Look, you never know.
I'm not afraid of being accused of FUD here. Bitcoin is not going to 1 million this year. Mark my words.
Hey guys, ready or not, 2024 is fully upon us now, and Saagar and I have been brainstorming ways that we can really up our game for this critical election.
Yeah, we rely on our premium subs to expand our coverage, to add staff, to upgrade the studio. We just want to give you the best independent coverage of this election, which is possible. So if you can help us out, become a premium subscriber today, breakingpoints.com, or the link is down here in the description video. It really means the world to us, and if you like what we're all about, this is the best possible way to keep us 100% independent, working only for you.